Well, a good Saturday afternoon, and welcome to the O-Zone. It's the District B6 Championship as the Orangemen of Beatrice will play host to the Huskies of Aurora for the right to advance to the state tournament. And so Beatrice has faced off one other time earlier in the season. I'm Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker and Andrew Johnson with us up here at Broadcast Central. And they faced off back on December 12th at Aurora, and the Orangemen defeated the Huskies by 7-35. But that was then, this is now, and that's a lesson we learned from the Nebraska City game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's been almost 3 months ago now, 2.5, 3 months ago, and so a lot of things have changed between now and then, so we'll see how. And like you said, hopefully we learned our lesson against Nebraska City on Monday night that you can't just show up and expect to win ball games. You got to be ready to play no matter what you did against them the last time.
Our cameraman, our camera woman being Caitlin Teet running the cameras. Our engineer, Colton Dakey. Our producer is Carol Oltman. Running the camera up top. Here's the maestro, Andrew Johnson. Video board being run by Caden Belding Thomas and Navarrete. So great to see all our gang here for this big game because Beatrice looking to advance to the state tournament by beating Aurora for the second time this year.
Yeah, you know, this is one of those times where you just throw the record out the book and you just go play. I mean, it's one game to continue your season or you go home. It's one of those things that, and hopefully, you know, tonight with, I think the kids maybe knew in the back of their mind they were going to get this game no matter what. That it wasn't real a sense of urgency for them, but it's definitely got to be a sense of urgency. Otherwise, we're done. We'll be done for the year. So this is a big game and nice crowd on hand. Aurora's got a nice following here.
Yeah, and the kids deserve that. The athletes deserve to have the fans cheering them on, motivate them. We saw what the O-Zone against Waverly and Wahoo a couple weeks ago. That student section was integral as far as the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as a kid, you like to play in big games like this with big crowds, and it just gets your adrenaline flowing, and you know, you really thrive off of it. I think, you know, if you watch college basketball nowadays, it's so hard for teams to get any momentum because they don't have the fans there to get them going. It's just kind of it's almost like a scrimmage type situation, and so this is going to be a lot better for these kids, and look forward to a good day today.
Other district finals today, Alliance, the number 1 seeds, hosting 16th seed Blair in the District B5 final. Platteview, the number 5 seed, hosting Omaha Roncalli, the 12 seed. At the B2 district final in Norris, the Titans, the number 2 seed, hosting Elkhorn North, the 15th seed. The B3 district final features Omaha Skutt, the number 3 seed, hosting 14th seed Bennington. B7 district final, it is Elkhorn, the home team, number seed, playing host to Northwest, the number 10 seed. And the B4 district final is Mount Michael hosting Sydney, the 13 seeds. 8 district final being played at Waverly, the number 8 seed, hosting number 9 seed Scotts Bluff. And of course here, the B6 district final, it is Beatrice, the number 6 seed, and Aurora, the number 11 seed.
Yeah, you know, it's just different the way we do the sub-districts and districts now. You know, back when I was coaching, you had a district and you had to win your district or you had to get one of the 2 wild cards to get in. I think this pretty much gets you your best 8 teams in the state tournament, you know, for the most part. You know, there was years we would have loaded districts where we'd have, you know, 3 or 4 of the top 5 teams in the state all in one district and only get one in for sure, and then you just had to hope for a wild card. And so this actually, I think, works out pretty good. The home team usually has an advantage, but we saw that with the girls last week. That didn't happen here, so hopefully we can avert that and get back to on the win column here with the boys today.
B, we'd like to thank our premier sponsors for supporting and making live streaming and broadcasting possible. That is the Beatrice Educational Foundation, Beatrice Family Chiropractic, Dr. R.J. Krant, Beatrice High School Science Club, Crawford Heating and Air, Tracy, Aaron and Jackie Nielsen and Family, First State Bank, Runza, Casey's, Big Red Math and Science Grant, Beatrice Orange Boosters Club, Pickerel Lumber and Hardwood, First National Bank of Omaha, Gail Matan, Robert and Karen Nielsen, Security First Bank, and again, Pickerel Hardware and Lumber and Hardware are great sponsors for Beam Broadcasting.
Yeah, thanks to them we get to do this, Brian, and we enjoy doing it. I mean, it's been a great first year. We've had some ups and downs as far as some technological issues, but I think those taken care of, so hopefully you can enjoy the game today.
And we'll be right back after this quick break.
We welcome you back to the O-Zone District Final time, and good crowd on hand. I'm Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker and the maestro Andrew Johnson up here with us in the booth. And our cameras, being running our cameras today is Caitlin Teat. Our engineer is Colton Dakey. Our producer, Carol Oltman. Cameraman tonight, the maestro Andrew Johnson. Video board, Caden Belding Thomas and Roel Navarrete. Again, I'm Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. Let's go. It's a beautiful day outside, and hopefully we have a beautiful day here in the gym, and it should be a good one here. Talking to former Aurora head coach Mike Hersberg before the game. He's a good friend of mine. We were talking before the game. His son is a senior on this year's team, and he thinks they're playing really well right now. So he's very optimistic in here, and maybe steal one from the Orangemen. So Orange, we're going to have to be ready to go today and come out with some intensity.
Well, both teams are hitting the floor for warm-ups here. Starting lineups, first off, for the Aurora Huskies, their head coach is Rick Bell, longtime Fairbury coach before moving to Aurora. Cole Ashby, Scott Phillips, Michael Chasek are their assistant coaches. Their starting lineup for the Huskies of Aurora, 6'6" senior Tate Natigal. Number Jameson Herberg is a 6' senior. Caden Phillips, who scored 15 points that first matchup against the Orangemen. Caden is a 6'3" senior. Andrew Bell, a 6'1" Preston Raymaker, a 6'7" senior. Your starters for the Huskies of Aurora.
Definitely have some size, don't they, Brian?
Yeah.
6'7", 6'6".
Again, battle inside, and that's going to put some pressure on our low post players. Coached by Clark Ribble and assistant coaches for the Orangemen this year, Nick Simmons, Andrew Veneman, Trey Bardsley, Jim Edwards, Larry Zarbanicki, Brando Rickenberg, Jordan Harlan. Your starting lineup for the Orangemen in this game. The 6'3" senior Bennett Crandall. He's averaging almost 11 points a game. He had 17 points against Huskies the first time they met back in December. He was the game-leading scorer in that game, Bennett Crandall. Elliot Jurgens, a 6' junior. He's averaging 13 points a game. He had 12 against the Huskies the first time around. Devin Smith, 2 senior. He's averaging 11 points a game. He also had 12 points against Aurora in December. Caden Glenn, the 6'1" senior, was averaging 7 points a game. He had 5 points in that first game against the Huskies. And Tucker Timmerman, the 6'3" sophomore, he's averaging 6.5 points a game and had 8 points against Aurora in that first matchup. There's your starting lineups for Beatrice and Aurora. I'd like to thank some of our primary sponsors here for helping making live streaming and broadcasting possible. Michaela Jones, Washington State Cougar, Beatrice Orange Boosters Club, Big Red Math and Science Grant, Casey's Runs Up, Jeff and Vicky Suter and Betty Lenners, Pat and Juice, G&G Golden Harvest, Oltman Embroidery with Carol Oltman, Aaron and Jackie Nielsen and family, Griffith Huvenick Chapel, First State Bank, Crawford Heating and Air, Trafford, Beatrice High School Science Club, Beatrice Family Chiropractic, Dr. R.J. Crandall, Beatrice Educational Foundation, and Lauren and Bonnie Bartles, all part of our great sponsors here for this matchup between Aurora and Beatrice. Key here this afternoon, Jeff, for the Orangemen?
Well, first of all, you got to get out to a great start. You got to have some effort. You got to have some, like I said, sense of urgency. You got to come out ready to play. I didn't think we did that against Nebraska. Let them hang around a while, gave them some confidence, and then it was a dogfight from there on out. So if we do that, we're very capable of playing really well. I mean, a week ago we played really well against Waverly, and if we can match that, we'll be just fine. But we got to come out and play today. And for Aurora, they're gonna come out and they're gonna shoot three on us. They're a good 3-point shooting team, and Beatrice gonna make sure they have to defend the arc.
Well, Beatrice cheerleaders are out there. State champion Black Diamond dancers are here, so the festive environment begins. And crowded gymnasium here. I love to see this. Aurora brought a great crowd. Beatrice obviously always brings a great crowd when they can here to the Ozone. Looking forward to a great matchup, and the fans are excited about this matchup.
Going through all the pregame announcements here on the video board here.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good luck to both teams. At this time, we'd like to take this opportunity to recognize and honor a longtime Beatrice husband, father, friend, community supporter. Mr. Steve Winter passed away this week, and although Steve is no longer with us, we'll always remember his gifts to Beatrice, our school, community, but most importantly, to our students. Mr. Winter volunteered 20 years of service on the Board of Education, organized countless fundraiser campaigns, and donated unimaginable amounts of time making our school a better place for kids. Steve also officiated for over 25 years and was an avid sports enthusiast who found true joy in watching our student athletes compete in the game we are to witness today, basketball. Please join us in honoring Steve in a moment of silence before we engage in his most beloved pastime. Thank you. And now please remain standing, remove your hats, as we honor America by the singing of our national anthem. Today will be sung by Beatrice High School junior, Ashton Newman.
Ashton Hubendick.
Wow, that was impressive.
Great rendition of the national anthem. Sends chills down my spine when Ashton sings that song, folks. And we dedicate this broadcast in the memory of Steve Winter, a longtime friend of ours, and Janie Winter, his wife, great supporters of Beatrice Athletics.
Yeah, and had the opportunity to coach his sons growing up and have his daughter Ashley in class. And so just a great guy, and he was what Beatrice Athletics was all about. Beatrice schools were all about. He had a lot of pride in Beatrice as a community and as a school. He'll be greatly missed. What a great guy.
Yeah, and our hearts go out to Janie, his wife. She's going to carry that on that tradition for Steve at Beatrice games. They're making the starting lineups here. Well, I'm going to ask the maestro. Maestro, what is the keys to victory for the Orangemen here this afternoon?
Well, first, it's just great to be here with you guys again. It's been a great season. I know on Beam we've all learned a lot, so big thanks go to the two of you for helping us out with all of that. I know the teams appreciate it, as they expressed last Friday, I guess, but great to be here one more time. I think you guys kind of touched on it already. Let's come out with great defensive intensity like we had a couple of weeks ago when we knocked off a couple of really good teams in Wahoo and Elkhorn. And then let's have some offensive urgency. Let's get out to a lead and put the pressure on Aurora from the start rather than playing from behind like we had to last Monday.
There you got it. He's never wrong, folks. Andrew Johnson.
Well, I wouldn't say he's never wrong, but he's pretty good. You're right.
Don't ask my wife.
Well, buckle your seatbelts. Get ready for the ride. District B6 Championship underway. Beatrice and Aurora. Then the Orange tip. Leave no doubt if you're an Orangeman here.
Aurora's going to come out and play us man-to-man right off the bat here.
Bennett Crandall drives inside. Will back it away. Top Devin Smith. Lose a handle on it. Elliott Jurgens runs it down. Elliott up top. Sets up the offense again. To Devin Smith at the right wing. Caden Glenn in the far corner. Caden up top. To Tucker Timmerman. Here comes Bennett Crandall driving. Shut up and missing. Rebounded by the Huskies. Here comes Aurora on their first possession.
Yeah, good take by Bennett there, Lowe. Just missed the easy layup there, but a lot better start as far as attacking the rim today compared to last week.
Go into attack mode. Should be close. Discussion on offense. Shut up and good.
Matchical with his first two there for Aurora, and he attacks off the bounce as well.
2-0 Aurora. Beatrice with the basketball. Devin Smith. Devin looking inside. Back it away to Bennett Crandall. Crandall, far corner. Caden Glenn for three. That one's off back iron. Rebounded by the Huskies. Najigal, and they're back to the Huskies again. Tate Najigal, the 6'6" senior. Goes to the near corner. Up top, Jamison Hersberg. Hersberg into the hands of Caden Phillips, who had 15 points against the Orangemen their first matchup.
Well, don't be surprised if Aurora comes out and just takes their time in the game. Make it a low possession type of game here and try to keep it close here. And especially if they're ahead, they're gonna milk the clock here.
Nebraska City did that last week against the Orangemen. Near corner, Tate Najigal up top into the hands of Caden Phillips. Correction, Andrew Bell. Bell gets to Phillips. Phillips the high post. Back it away and far side of the floor. Hersberg pass near side. Andrew Bell. Bell. Right wing three up, missing. Rebounded by the Huskies. Another three from the top of the key. Off balance and out of bounds. It goes off the legs of Bennett Crandall. Good hustle there by Andrew Bell.
Yeah, Andrew Bell with a nice hustle play there and threw it off of Bennett. And actually have to pick up the defensive intensity here a little bit here.
Aurora with the lead in the basketball here. Just started to play. Coach Rick Bill calls out the offensive set. Andrew Bell top. Back it away. Tate Najigal. Pass goes inside. Preston Raymaker. Up top again. A three launched. Good. Whistle blows. Jamison Hersberg hit the three. 5-0 Aurora.
Basket's good, but they're going to get Raymakers with a hold. So Hersberg gets his first three of the night. And they'll trade the three for a foul there. And it's 5-0.
Beatrice with the basketball. Trilly, Caden Glenn. Up top, Elliott Jurgens wants to drive baseline. Bounce pass underneath. Tucker Timmerman. Head fake and had the ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, good job by Aurora there to shut off the inside there. Good dribble penetration by Elliott.
Glenn goes up top to Jurgens. Elliott Jurgens. 6-foot junior. Drive baseline. Does so. Up and in for Elliott Jurgens.
A good take by Elliott. That's his game, getting to the rim and finishing him.
Pass inside, knocked away by the Orangemen. I'm Elliott. I'd take that baseline game long.
Yeah, you got to be careful that you don't get doubled down there, but for the most part, if he can get to the rim, we'll have some success.
Now it's a call. Now a ball.
Oh.
A blocking foul be called on the Orangemen.
They're going to get Bennett Crandall with his first. Bennett got in a little foul trouble up against Nebraska City the other night. Just never really got in the flow. So he's going to take a seat here with his first foul, and Jace into the ball game.
Aurora with the lead in the basketball. 5-2, 4:42 to go. And ball out of bounds.
And Elliott Juergens knocking it off Andrew Bell there, and Beatrice going to get possession.
Elliott Juergens across the timeline for the orange and black. Up top, Jace Pethaw. Near side, Devin Smith. Devin driving baseline, spins around. Up top, Elliott Juergens. Juergens now driving. Back to Jace. Pethaw up top. Swings it to Caden. Into the far corner to Elliott Juergens. Up top, Caden Glenn. Jace Pethaw left wing. Up top to Devin. Smith with the basketball. Wants to drive. Spin move inside. Up missing. Rebound. Tipped out to Jace Pethaw. He has a shot blocked. Goes out of bounds. Be Beatrice basketball.
I don't get much with the 6'7", 6'6", guys in there. And good attack there low by Jace to get to the rim. Just going to have a hard time finishing against those big boys.
Good rebound that time.
Raymaker's going to take a seat here and didn't see who checked in. It looks like Mitchell Pacha.
Ball took out of bounds. Last touch by Jace Pethaw. Huskies get the basketball back here. Up 5 with 3:57 to go in the first. Andrew Bell across the timeline for the Huskies. Bell will hand it off to Jamison Herzberg. Caden Phillips. By the paint. Floater rolls out. Rebound underneath. Big time strong by Bennett Crandall. Elliott Juergens. And traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, he did. He just kind of lost control of it there and turned it over. Turned it over here quite a few times already here in the first quarter. That's not a good sign.
Aurora with the basketball. Caden Phillips trying to drive.
Nice move by Phillips.
Got his first two. 7-2 Huskies now with 3:15 to go in the first quarter play.
Like I said, we need to get off to a good start, and right now we're not off to a good start. Aurora's really taking it to us.
Caden Glenn driving, shot up good. He is hacked in the act. Caden Glenn his first two.
That's a nice strong move by Caden Glenn. They're going to get Caden Phillips with his first, so Caden with the opportunity for the three-point play here, the old-fashioned way.
Second team foul on the Huskies, and Caden Glenn at the free throw line. 3-0 first quarter play. We watched two practices this week just to see how the Orangemen's attitude were after the loss to Nebraska City. They look focused in.
Yeah, you have to be. Like I said, it's a win or go home now, and there is no tomorrow.
7-5. Aurora with a 2-point advantage. Up top, Tate Najikal. Herzberg. Shooting on the far side, Carlos Colazo.
It's good to hear the fans, isn't it?
It is. Brings up excitement. The student section will not sit down during this game. The three launched far wing, missed scene, rebounded by Jace Pethaw. Ball stolen away. Aurora back with the basketball, shut up and good off the glass. Mitchell Pachka.
Yeah, Pachka with the Beatrice got stripped on the fell right hands. He got the easy two.
9-5. In the near corner. Up top to Elliott Juergens. Juergens. Up Devin Smith. To Jace Pethaw at the right wing. Inside, Caden Glenn driving. Caden takes it strong to the hole. He's got 5.
Yeah, Caden getting to the rim here today, and that's a good start for Caden. He's got 5 of our 7, and to a 2-point lead for Aurora here.
Huskies with the basketball, wearing the right red uniforms. Herzberg up top. driving. Jace Peathon cut him off there. He lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Jace Peathon.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Jace Peathon moving his feet, getting his butt down and moving. And caused Herzberg to dribble it off his leg there. And Aurora turns it right back over to the Orangemen.
Bryant Juergens into the lineup now for the Orangemen. Elliot Juergens near side of Caden Glenn. Dribbles to the left wing. Devin Smith. Smith to the left wing. For Bryant Juergens. Here comes Bennett Crandall driving. Reverse laying up and good for Bryant Juergens. Or Bennett Crandall. His first two.
Yeah, Bennett made that one a little bit tougher than I thought he needed to underneath the rim. And Aurora's going to take a timeout here. Beatrice got a little momentum. Rick Bell's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Beatrice has raced a 5-point deficit. They tied it up here at 9 with 1:14 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice job by the Orangemen to get back in this. And it all starts on the defensive end. Jace Peathon getting the stop there. Creates the turnover. Beatrice goes down and gets an easy two by Bennett Crandall.
Our thanks to Caitlin Teat, Dakey, Carol Oltman, Andrew Johnson, Caden Belding Thomas, and Roel Navarrete, our staff here behind me, Brian Cook and Jeff Junker.
Don't know if they're listening or watching today, but the Nielsen family, who's is a sponsor here for us, their daughter Maddie, one of my former students, birthday today, isn't she?
Yes,
so happy birthday,
girl.
Maddie, and keep those hands at 10 and 2 on the wheel there, sister, so you making sure you're not
and Maddie,
giving your mom and
forget,
dad heart attacks.
Maddie, don't forget you owe me golf lessons. I need them.
He needs them.
Andrew Bell. Get it in the hands of Notchkov. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Devin Smith said it went off of Aurora player. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 9 here in the district game at the Ozone. Bell with the basketball. Dribbles to the right wing. Up top it goes to Phillips. Caden Phillips. Eyes near side. There's a three launch from the near corner. Up and good. That is Jamison Herzberg.
His second three of the ball game, and he can shoot it. You can tell he's a coach's kid. You know, he spends a lot of time in the gym. Now here comes Aurora out in a 2-3 zone. Let's see how Beatrice attacks this.
12-9, Huskies by 3. 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Elliot Juergens to Bryant Juergens. Bryant at the right wing, up top to Elliott. Near side, Caden Glenn.
Beatrice probably going to play for one here. Aurora will get the ball. So Beatrice play, maybe looking to tie it.
That or cut the lead to 1. Here we go. Elliot Juergens gets a screen from Bryant Juergens. Pass far corner. Devin Smith lost the handle on it. Aurora picks it up. Caden Phillips down on the floor. Shot up, miss, seen by Jamison Herzberg at the buzzer. 12-9. Aurora leads it after the end of the first quarter.
We'll be back right after this quick break.
And we're back at the O-Zone, 12-9. Aurora leads Beatrice. We begin second quarter action.
Yeah, 2 early threes by Jamison Herzberg has given Aurora the lead here, 12-9 after 1.
For Beatrice, Caden Glenn with 5. The Orangemen's 9 points. Bennett Crandall, Elliot Juergens, the other 2. So what does Beatrice change up here in the second quarter? They need to change much as far as strategy?
They got to guard the three-point line. They've given up 2 threes to Herzberg, and then they just got to take care of the basketball. They'll be fine.
Huskies start with the basketball to begin the second quarter of play. James Herzberg up top, Andrew Bell, and Bell will get it to Najikal. Tate Najikal. Want to drive and cut off there into the hands of Preston Raymakers. Up top, Jamison. Bell goes inside of Raymakers. Shot up off the glass, up and good. Preston Raymaker his first two. 14-9. Aurora with the lead. Elliott to Devin Smith. Smith, far corner, Jace Peathawd. Elliott Juergens at the top of the key. 2-3 zone by the Huskies. Caden Glenn for three. Good for the left corner. Caden Glenn. He's got 8 now.
Caden Glenn's come to play today. Down, getting to the rim, knocking down a 3 there, and cuts the lead to 2.
14-12. Huskies lead cut to 2. Andrew Bell wants to drive, cut off by Devin Smith. Tate Najikol at the right wing. Najikol into the near corner. Ball goes inside, double team there, and the ball stripped away. Devin Smith with a steal to Caden Glenn.
Nice hands there by Devin Smith, and needs to capitalize here.
Elliott Juergens, right wing extended, faded a 3.
We get somebody at the high post here. Middle of the floor is wide open. There it comes.
Peathawd. Smith. Juergens. Long 2 up. Falls bounds. Be Huskies basketball. Those are the shots you don't want to see.
Yeah. Nice move by Elliott. And that's usually a pretty good shot for him. But that time he threw up the air ball.
You will step in a couple of feet. Shot up. Higher percentages, the closer you are to the basket. Aurora with the basketball. Phillips, fadeaway shot up, missing, rebounded by Jace Peathawd. Caden Glenn across the timeline. Hands off to Elliott. Juergens, Glenn, Elliott.
Yeah, there we go. Get somebody in the high post. Caden Glenn directing traffic there. Got Jace to the high post. Now he's going to flash back in there.
Here's Caden. Up top, Elliott, Devin Smith, Bennett Crandall. Bennett wants the baseline. Great pass into Jace Peathawd by Bennett Crandall.
Nice finish there by Jace, using the left hand there. And a little reverse layup ties the score up here at 14-14 with 5:20.
Raymakers. Ball taken away by Bennett Crandall. Caden Glenn will run it across the timeline.
Yeah, once again, like I said, it starts on the defensive end. Beatrice getting stops now.
Bennett Crandall, low post. Bounce pass again to Jace Peathawd. Up missing. Gets on rebound. Tip up missing. That's 2 back. Great assists and passes by Bennett Crandall there.
That one we just couldn't quite finish. But another great look there by Bennett. And I think the size of Aurora had a little bit something to do with Jace not able to finish.
Bell to the right wing. Into the hands of Caden Phillips. And
they're going to get,
Jace Peathawd for the foul there.
I thought Preston Raymakers. But the nice thing about this, Lo, and we haven't even talked about the officiating yet, is they're letting them play.
Yes.
I mean, we've had 4 fouls in a quarter and a half, like the girls' game last week, where it was an interesting day. We'll just leave it at that.
To say the least. 3 launch far corner missing, rebounded by Elliott Juergens. Here come the Orangemen, tied at 14. Juergens across the timeline, and Elliott will get it to Caden. Glenn back to Juergens. Devin Smith. Bennett Crandall driving baseline, cut off there, backs away. Devin Smith for 3. That one missing. Rebound underneath by Tate Najikol. Najikol to the far side. Caden Phillips. 3 launch far corner missing. Rebounded by Tucker Timmerman. Back Black. Minutes to go here in the first half of play. Tied at 14. Juergens to Devin Smith at the right wing. Up top to Elliott. Caden Glenn. Devin Smith back to far corner. Tucker Timmerman.
He's a flash in that high post from the weak side there. Bennett's just hanging out in the short corner, which is where he needs to be. But when the ball's on the other side, he needs to flash.
Another great pass into Jace Peathawd, or rather Devin Smith. Shot missing, but he is hacked in the act.
They're going to get Caden Phillips with his second. So that's 2 on Caden Phillips. He's a big part of their team here. Kind of runs the show for him. So that might be a big foul here. And Devin Smith looking to score his first points of the ball game here.
Give Beatrice a lead here, 15-14.
Beatrice's first lead of the ball game.
Bennett Crandall's got that bounce pass to the low post, down pat. Keep doing that.
You just got to stay in attack mode.
Second free throw up and good for Devin, his first 2 of the game.
Well, Beatrice has 5 guys in the scoring column already, and we've only so good start for the Orangemen, getting some good production from everybody this afternoon.
Andrew Bell, far side. Carlos Colazo up top to James Hersberg. Hersberg to the right wing and in the near corner. Tate Najikol up top to Colazo. Colazo driving. And shot rejected big time by Bennett Crandall. He went up and said, "Get that out of here." Foul on the play.
Yeah, they're going to get Mitchell Pachta with his first. That's the 4th team foul on the Aurora. And great block there by Bennett.
Been impressed with Bennett's early play here in this game. On the assist, fence, and the dribble drives. Jurgens up top, Caden Glenn. He's got 8 points.
Aurora switches back to man-to-man.
3. Launch miss seen. Near side by Devin Smith.
Might rush that one a little bit, Brian, maybe.
Naja call for 3. Well short. Rebound by Elliot Jurgens. Back comes Caden Glenn. Glenn near side. Bennett Crandall driving baseline. Shot up, missing. Gets his own rebound. Ball stripped away from Bennett. He grabs it again. Get out to Elliot Jurgens. Great hustle there by Bennett Crandall. Jurgens, spin move on the baseline. Backboard missing.
Good tip out by Tucker Timmerman there.
Crandall wants to drive, and he is fouled.
Beatrice needs to just keep attacking them. You know, they got. I think Aurora got away with a couple of fouls there, and but you can't back down. You just got to keep going right back at them. You're eventually going to get the call, and these guys are doing a nice job of officiating here.
I like the officiating, really, really good. I've seen these guys before.
Oh yeah, we've seen these guys plenty of times.
Caden Glenn up top. Caden goes near side. Jace P. Thought at the left wing. Into Elliot Jurgens, a high post. Backs it away to Bennett Crandall. Live. Oh, great pass it again to Caden Glenn. Head fake, shut up and good. Caden Glenn, he's in double figures. He's got 10.
Nice pass there by Bennett Crandall. And now Aurora's going to have to take another time, take their second 30 timeout. They're going to get Raymakers back in the game. Get some more size back in. Beatrice shots at the rim here.
So it feels like this is a chance for Beatrice to stretch this lead and go on a little run here.
Yeah, Beatrice needs some of that because if they can get ahead, they're pretty tough to beat. But, you know, if you let Aurora dictate the tempo like what Nebraska City did against us the other day, we're in trouble. So, job by the Orange, going to fight back here. Second quarter.
Right to go to the state tournament between Beatrice and Aurora.
Little 9-2 run to start here in the second quarter. Aurora's only been able to muster 2 points.
The great defense we're seeing from the second quarter. Aurora with the basketball. Beatrice with the lead. 18-14, a minute 50 to go here in the first half of play. Across the timeline, Bell. Najikol wants to drive, will back it away. Bell, far corner. 3 up, way off the mark.
Yeah. Good job. They got a hand in Hersberg's face. You have to do that because he can flat shoot it.
Yeah, so Jace P. Thaw driving inside between 2 defenders. Shut up, no good, but draws the foul, and Jace goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, good job by Jace of body control there, and he's going to pick up the second foul on Raymakers now. Beatrice starting to pile up the fouls on Aurora to the rim, and exactly what Beatrice needs to do.
Attack mode, getting inside. I'm just so excited to see the student section over there. Free throw up and good. They are into this game.
Yeah, I got the whiteout going here today, and like I said, it's just great to see fans back in the stands here.
The atmosphere is electric here in the O-Zone. He thought it his first free throw. Second one's up and missed. Seen. Rebounded by Aurora. 19-4, first by 5. Huskies across the timeline.
Legendary Kelly Meyer joining us up here.
He'll be here at halftime with us. talk about the Little Mermaid, which is coming up. Tickets.
Elliot Juergens got stuck on couldn't quite get in front there on Phillips there. It's all right. It's only our third team foul. Elliot's first.
Not bad at all. Herzberg inbounds the pass. Najagal underneath, and the ball's taken away by Elliot Juergens into the hands of Bennett Crandall, and back to Juergens.
Great strip there by Elliot. If I'm Beatrice, I play for one here. You get the ball to start the second half, and you're going to go in with at least a 5-point lead if you want and don't get a shot here.
Pass underneath to Bennett Crandall. Crandall's shot up, and it rolls out. Gets his own rebound. Bennett backing up, and the ball blocked. Rebound this time by Jace Peathod. Peathod will back it away.
Definitely hold for one.
Devin Smith. I'm going. Up and good for Devin Smith. He's got 4 points. 21-14, Beatrice by a touchdown.
Nifty move there.
Yeah, it was a great move. Not really sure that's the shot I wanted, but it went in. We'll take it.
It's one of those no, yes.
Yes.
21-14. Andrew Bell with the basketball for the
Huskies. On their feet, making some noise here in the O-zone.
Long three up and missing. Off rebound. Tits up. Jace Peathod comes down.
Got plenty of time here.
4. Now at 3. Caden Glenn. Far side Devin Smith for 3. Missing. We're at halftime. Beatrice up 21-14 over Aurora.
Great second quarter there by the Orangemen. Outscored them 12 to take a 7-point lead into half.
I'd like to thank some of our great sponsors again for our broadcast of Beam Broadcasting. We appreciate all your support. Your money stays here. Doesn't leave town, doesn't go to Norfolk, doesn't go to Omaha. It stays right here at Beatrice High School, back to our students, back to the Beam production. Pickerel Lumber and Hardware, Security First Bank, Robert Karen Nielsen, Gail Matan, First National Bank of Omaha, Beatrice Orange Boosters Club, Big Red Math and Science Grant, Casey's, Runza, First State Bank, Aaron and Jackie Nielsen and family, Crawford Heating and Air, Tracy Crawford, Beatrice High School Science Club. Now it is time for the state champion Black Diamond Dancers. Say it again. State champion Black Dancers entertaining us here at halftime. We're going to talk a little bit about a play coming up. The Little Mermaid. My good friend Kelly Meyer joins us here. It's time for playtime.
Yeah, we're ready to go, Brian. It's going to be a spectacular musical, and we are we're completely sold out tomorrow, but we've got plenty of tickets for anybody that wants to come on Monday and Tuesday night, and we want to get you there. It's going to be a really memorable performance. We've got some great characters. You know, it's right off of the Little Mermaid Disney movie from long ago, and you know we've got Ariel and King Triton and Prince Eric and Grimsby and Sebastian the Crab and Flounder and all the characters, and it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful performance, and we're just really excited to get it going.
What's magic? You bring those cartoons, kids back to life like the Wizard of Oz. I remember that production like it was yesterday, and you bring this to life to where people can see it in person.
Yeah, well, and what we try to do is we try to find a musical that some of the kids that we have, we kind of personalities our kids have and what kind of talent our kids have, and so we try to choose something that fits them, that'll work for them, and use it, and we hope that our kids, you know, will be in and really go after it, and so you get a lot of kids to audition, and we fill in lots of different characters, and so we've got about 60 students that are involved in the production. So it's going to be a great time.
Who are some of the primary characters here in this play?
Ariel is our lead character, and that is Megan Hoff Sr. She does a fantastic job. Prince Eric is Roel Navarrete right here from the personality. There he is. We should probably have him talking. He's the prince. He does a fantastic job. He's come so far in just a few years. It's just really amazing. Our king is Colt Dittbrenner, and Sebastian the Crab is Nolan Marlette, and Nolan is fantastic. He already has a lot of stage experience, and he is really going to be fantastic. The costumes are incredible. The backdrop scenery that we have is incredible. The technology that's gone into this show is just fantastic. The music itself is just going to be a stand. So I really think it's worth the folks' time to come out. Monday, Tuesday, 7 o'clock, our open nights. We've got some opportunities on our school page for people to order tickets. If they can't do it, if they can't get it figured out, they can always call the school Monday morning and say, hey, what do we do? I want to get tickets, and we can get them set up for them. So we've got about 100 seats to sell on Monday night, so I'd love to fill that place. It'd be great.
They can't get tickets at the door. They have to get
it. That's right. That's one of the things that we're being precautious this year with COVID is we're sitting in a socially distant manner in the auditorium, so everybody has assigned seats, and to keep true to that, we're only doing advanced seat sales. But I will still sell seats Monday all the way probably to the end of the school day. So I want to get as people in there as we can, give people the opportunity to see it. And Mr. Johnson is also going to, and Mrs. Oltman are going to video the event this weekend, and then we will also offer to households that don't get a chance to see it, and that'll be a few weeks down the line. But it's really best to see it live. It's easily the most colorful show we've ever done here at Beatrice. It's just you just won't believe the spectacular colors of the costumes and the background, and how it's all put together. It's just really great. I'm really proud of the kids. They've worked very, very hard, and I think they're in a very good position now. So we're ready to go.
The hard work comes behind the scenes before the play begins. Talk about the intense work you guys have put into this play.
Yeah, well, the kids have had their scripts for a long time. See, we were supposed to do this play at the end of September, but their fearless leader came down with COVID and was out for a couple of weeks of school. And so with that, we decided to postpone, and we found a date here end of February, early March, and so we put everything on hold for a while, and so basically middle of December we started hitting it pretty hard, doing some night work, and then once we got back from the Christmas break, it was a lot of nights every week, lots of musical rehearsal, lots of acting, lots of staging, and just lots of timing issues. So it's taken a lot of time to get it all put together, but the kids have learned, so ready to go. It's going to be fantastic.
Again, how can people get tickets to Monday and Tuesday?
The easiest way to do it is just if you go to the Beatrice Public Schools website, and you'll find links that you just click on whichever night you want to go, and then there'll just be a little questionnaire there to follow how many tickets you want, adults and students and so on, and it just gives you all that information. And I get the orders from there, and if that doesn't work out, worst case scenario, just school office, give them a name, give them an email address, and I'll get it from them, and then we'll get them set up. So
after the Little Mermaid, you guys get right back at it. What's the next event coming up?
Well, Brian, I have no idea what the next event's coming up. I want to get through this one first before I start thinking about next year. But for us, we're going to try to do a show choir concert for our patrons here at some point when we can find some open time in the calendar. We always do an end-of-the-year concert with all of our choirs, so we're going to try to do that as well. We haven't found the date yet, but we're going to keep working at it and see what we can find. The end of the school year is really congested with lots of activities with sports and athletics, and we all have all kinds of kinds of things here. So we encourage that, but sometimes it makes it tough to find a concert date. So
for a lot of people here, not just me, but we love you. We appreciate all the time that you and Andrew and Carol put to this task to reward kids like you do. I can't imagine the time that you guys put into this.
Yeah, it's I consider it similar to what a coach does. I mean, these coaches of all these programs, they're so invested in it, so many hours they put in, and it's just another one of our activities here at our school that makes us proud of our kids.
Kelly Meyer, we love you.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Thanks
Kelly
so much,
Meyer.
Thanks.
I can't wait to see it. We got tickets on Tuesday night to go see The Little Mermaid. You got to see that, folks. You're missing out if you miss it. We start second half action, 21-14, Beatrice up. We begin the second half of play. Elliot Jurgens.
Aurora comes out in a little 1-3-1 zone here to start the second half.
Pass into Tucker Timmerman. Shut up, miss. Scene. Fight for the rebound. It's tied up. That's always I love talking to Kelly Meyer. I could talk to this guy for 2 hours. We did have a second half. I'd talk to you.
I could tell, Brian.
I love Kelly Meyer. I mean, I've always been a Kelly Meyer fan.
Absolutely. He does a phenomenal job with our music people, and him and the maestro do a great job.
Carol Oldman, I mean, teachers here are unbelievable. Here's the three launch near corner, missing, rebound, tipped out, and run down by Elliot Jurgens. Back comes the attack. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Orangemen up by a touchdown, 21-14. Devin Smith up top, Elliot Jurgens. Here's Caden Glenn to Bennett Crandall. Crandall backs it away to Devin Smith. Up top to Jurgens and Elliot. Get it back to Devin Smith. Tucker Timmerman. Pass inside high post. No look pass near side. Caden Glenn for three. That one's short. Rebound run down by Caden. What great hustle by Caden Glenn. Here's Devin Smith for three. That one's off back iron. Rebound, fought for, and we have a whistle.
Yeah, and they're going to get Tucker Timmerman with a loose ball foul there. And Beatrice had a couple good looks there from three, just not able to get them to go. And both teams kind of struggling from the outside right now.
Like Beatrice's strategy, get it inside. Get that post touch, and then with it from there. Whether it's punch it back out for a three or go right to the basket. Top goal. Goes inside. The ball taken away nearly by Caden Glenn in the hands of Bell's hand. Aurora with the basketball. Beatrice with the 7-point lead. Pass near side. Not call. Goes back up top to Andrew. Hand off. Tate, Najikal. Near side. Back into the hands of Andrew Bell. Aurora being very patient. Pass inside. A Rainmaker shut up and good.
Yeah, and you can tell what they wanted to do on that possession. They wanted to get Rainmakers a touch inside, and they did. And he posted up Devin Smith and got the easy two. Cuts it to a 7-point game here.
Yeah, first back to the basketball.
A 5-point game.
Bennett Crandall driving. Punch it back out. Caden Glenn. Devin Smith to Tucker Timmerman. Tucker to Caden. Bennett. Bennett double teamed. Backs it away. Devin Smith wants to drive. Again, bounce pass into to Bennett Crandall. Shot blocked from behind by Rainmakers. And Aurora with the rebound.
Yeah, you got to go up stronger than that. That was, Rainmaker 6'7". You got to make him foul you there. And They're going to get Elliot Juergens with his second. So 2 quick fouls on Beatrice here to start the second half.
21-16. Beatrice up by 5. Huskies of Aurora with the basketball. 5:11 to go here in the third quarter of play. Andrew Bell up top. In the hands of Raymakers. Preston Raymakers drive inside by Najikal, up and good.
Najikal with a nice right hand there, and they're attacking us right now, going inside on us, and it's cut it to a 3-point game. Beatrice looking for the first bucket of the second half here.
Pass to Bennett Crandall, up top to Elliot Juergens. Here's Caden Glenn. Right wing, Jace Peathott into Devin. What a great move by Devin Smith. 6 points.
Well, great ball movement there by the Orangemen against the zone there, and Devin got the easy 2 inside.
23-18, Beatrice, 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Andrew Bell, far side. Aurora with the basketball. Beatrice with the lead. Jamison Hersberg. Hersberg at the left wing. Andrew Bell at the right wing. Goes up top. Najikal for 3. Up and good. He's got 7.
Yep, he's starting to get hot now, and wide open 3 there. And Aurora's a streaky team there. If they can shoot the 3, man, look out. They could make a big run here. And Beatrice has a 2-point lead here with 3:52 to go on the third.
Caden Glenn up top. Elliot Juergens swings around Devin Smith. Bennett Crandall. Here's Elliot for 3. Good for the top of the key. Elliot Juergens got 5.
Well, Elliot got a wide open look that time from the top of the key, and he knocks it down. And he got his feet set there and looked good on that shot there by Elliot.
Andrew Bell. Dribbles to the right wing. 26-21. Beatrice by 5. Bell, right wing extended.
Really tell they're trying to go into Raymakers here, and Devin Smith doing a nice job of getting a front. We just got to make sure we got weak side help here.
And they do get it in. Shot up good, and he's fouled.
And we were late getting there with the weak side help.
Preston Raymakers now with 6 points in the game.
Elliot Juergens picks up his 3rd. So now Beatrice is in a little bit of trouble here with Elliot with 3 fouls.
Free throw up, and it rolls in for Raymakers. He's got 7 now. 26-24. 1 possession ball game. 7 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Juergens.
Aurora's got 10 points already here in the third quarter to the just 5 for Beatrice.
Bennett Crandall. High post. Back to Juergens at the right wing. Elliott is fouled.
And they're going to get Andrew Bell with his first. We bumped him twice there. Usually you can get away with the first bump, but the second bump they're going to get you.
Devin Smith into Elliot Juergens. Across the timeline. Elliott will hand it off to Devin. Smith to Caden Glenn. Caden, great bounce pass into Elliot Juergens. Shot up missing. Rebound missing, but
yeah, good follow there by Bud. And they're going to get Raymakers with his 3rd, so that's a big foul. So Raymakers with 3 for Aurora, and Elliot Juergens with 3 for the Orangemen. And good backdoor cut there by Elliot off a set play for the Orangemen.
He thought his first free. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 4 points now for Jace.
This game's going to be a good one, Brian. You just watch.
I sense down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Second free throw up missing. Rebounded by Aurora.
That one he rushed it just a little bit here.
Bell with the basketball at the left wing. Andrew, the son of Rick Bell, the coach. Bell, Najikal. Near side to Hersberg. Jamison Hersberg, senior. Being very patient with the basketball here. Najikal at the left wing. Back up top.
They're really trying to run that 4-out, 1 in, trying to get Raymakers a touch. And
Phillips drives. And the ball taken away. Caden Glenn with the steal into the hands of Bennett Crandall. Now in the hands of Elliot Juergens.
Good defense there by the Orangemen there. Collapsed on him.
Here comes Bennett driving. Shot up. Nope. Didn't get the shot up with the charging call.
And Bennett just a little bit out of control on that one. Just stopped, and I think he could have maybe drawn the fourth foul on Raymakers, but instead he buried into him and picks up his second.
27-24, Beatrice by 3. Aurora with the basketball. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Bell across the time. Hersberg up top, Najikal. Phillips inside Raymakers. Ball nearly taken away. Gets it back, shut up, and rolls out. And rebound. Out of bounds by Roy.
And Beatrice got one there. I thought maybe Tucker might have tipped that one out, but Beatrice gets possession here. Holding a 3-point lead here. Last minute and a half, third quarter.
Caden Glenn across the timeline. Caden will dribble to the right wing, where he sets up station. Up top, Devin Smith. Pass inside for Bergens. Inside. Shot up. Good by Bennett Crandall. He's got 4.
Yeah, that time he went up a little bit stronger there and was able to finish. And Caden get his hand on almost a steal there. And
floater inside, missing badly. Bennett Crandall with the rebound.
Now Bennett just needs to slow down and give it to a guard.
Ball tipped away from behind. Aurora gets the steal there.
Trying to do a little too much there.
There's a 3 launch top of the rebound run down by Caden Glenn.
Beatrice needs to hold and play for one here. Got a 5-point lead. You get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Definitely get the last shot here.
Glenn with the basketball. Under 30 seconds to go in the third. 29-24 Beatrice. It's instructions from Coach Clark. And will dribble to the left side. Near the timeline, Caden. Top, Devin Smith, back to Caden, 7, no, 6. Wants to drive, spin move inside, shut up missing, partially blocked, and rebounded by Raymakers. And he launches a long shot, missing. 29-24, Beatrice with 5-point lead going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Beatrice got outscored there, but they're hanging right there. They got a lead. It's an 8-minute sprint here, Brian, to the final buzzer here to see who's going to the state tournament in Lincoln here in about 2 weeks.
Again, our thanks to our sponsors. Michaela Jones, Lauren and Bonnie Bartles, Beatrice Orange Boosters Club, Beatrice Education, Family Chiropractic, Dr. R.J. Crandall, Casey's Runza, Big Red Math and Science Grant, First National Bank of Omaha, Gail Matan, Robert and Karen Nielsen, Security First Bank, Pickerel Hardware, all part of our great sponsor of this broadcast on Beam. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, contact Carol Oltman or Andrew Johnson. Remember, your dollars stay here in Beatrice, stay here at the high school. It doesn't leave town. It stays here for Beam and for the students here at the high school.
A little bit of big news. We've been told they're going to set it up for the stadium for us next fall, so we can broadcast from out there too. So it's be a nice addition to our Beam group here.
Nice. Get a little football action going.
A little football, a little soccer track in the spring.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Let's get outdoors.
Wish we were outside today. It's so nice out, but this is pretty fun too.
Yeah, this is.
Orange start with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter, up by 5, 29-24. Devin Smith. Up top, Elliot Jurgens. Back to Devin at the left wing.
He's going to set in that zone here.
Bennett Crandall driving, dishes it off to Tucker Timmerman. Shut up. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the hands of Aurora.
Wow, did we get a break there? Tucker really having a hard time getting one to. A lot of good looks, just that size inside of Aurora getting to him.
Bounce pass goes inside, shot up and good by Bennett Crandall.
Nice execution on the baselines out of bounds play there by Beatrice.
6 points. Here's a 3 launch top of the key. Missing rebound. Tipped in the hand.
They got him. Yep. Raymakers picks up his fourth.
Went over the back of Tucker Timmerman.
Tucker needs to be careful. Tucker talking a little bit there. You don't need a technical foul there.
Raymakers will sit down with 4.
Foul. Huge
personal.
foul.
Beatrice back with the basketball. And a 7-point lead here, 31-24. 7:20 to go here in the quarter. Bennett Crandall back up top. Devin Smith, Elliot Jurgens. Jurgens dribbles the high post. Caden Glenn. Caden got off to a fast start in this game.
Yeah, he definitely got us going.
Bounce pass underneath to Tucker. Shot up, missed. Seen the bunny again. But a great pass from Devin Smith to get to him.
Yeah, like I said, Tucker had a little tough time finishing here today, but he's getting some good looks.
Driving. Try to dish it off. Gets it back. Up top, Herzberg. Herzberg at the right wing. Dribble inside. We'll back it away. Caden Phillips. Driving. Shot up. It rolls out. Rebound. It tipped in the hands of Bennett Crandall, and we have a foul committed. Tucker Timmerman hit the deck there.
Caden Phillips, that's his third. So Phillips with 3, Rainmakers with 4.
Beatrice looking good with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter, up by 7. Elliot Jurgens will take the inbounds pass, and he'll bring it down the floor for the orange and black attack. Elliot hands it off to Caden. Caden Glenn back to Jurgens. Jurgens to Bennett Crandall, driving all the way in. Shut up, and good for Bennett Crandall. He's got 8.
Yeah, and Aurora's going to have to get a timeout here. Well, I think
9-point lead for the orange and black.
Orangemen take the timeout there.
We'll be back after this quick break. One of the main tools we use for our audiovisual media class is Photoshop. Photoshop's really important to us. It allows us to create still or static images that we use both for the video board in the Ozone, and now we use them on our Beam channel on YouTube as part of our broadcast there to highlight current events.
To the Ozone, 3:24. Beatrice with the 9-point lead, 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Can we have the timeout? Aurora will have the basketball.
Definitely need a stop, Orangeman. 9-point lead, you get a stop here and get it to double digits. Going to put Aurora into a big-time hole here.
Herzberg up top. Najikal will back it away. Into the hands of Andrew Bolt. Pass inside of Phillips. Shut up. Phillips now with 4.
Penetration there, right there. Gets an easy shot. Aurora.
Bennett Crandall. Up top, Jace Peathod. Peathod, Elliot Jurgens. Jurgens dribble left side. Takes it all the way in and is fouled. Dribble drive will give you that advantage every time.
Yeah, especially late in the game, they're going to call some of those. And Kochka with his second. Elliott's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
33-26. 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Elliott misses first free throw.
Needs to slow down a little bit, set it, make sure he gets the deep breath, knock it down here.
Jurgens with 5 points in the game. Misses second free throw. Aurora with the rebound. Across the timeline is Andrew Bell. Bell near side and Najikal. He's in ball tipped away and out of bounds by Caden Glenn. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came from the weak side there and got his hand on it and stopped the dribble drive, which was huge.
Huskies with the basketball. Orangemen with the lead. Herzberg gets it up top to Phillips.
Yeah, they're going to get Elliott. That's going to be Elliott's 4th. So
Elliot Jurgens with 4 on Preston Rainmakers with 4 for Aurora.
Yeah, so that's a big blow for the Orangemen here. The point guard going out. They have to rely on Caden Glenn to run the show now at the point guard position.
Not worried about that at all. I've seen Caden handle the basketball.
Yeah, he's done a nice job.
Aurora having an end. Finally do. Baseline drive, near side. Here's a three launched, way off the mark. Rebound, run down by Aurora and Bell. Bell will get it back to Phillips.
Another
for
wide
three.
open look. Thank goodness they can't
Another
get much
rebound
today.
Aurora gets another rebound here. Phillips, here's a three launch, near side, missing. Rebound this time by Devin Smith.
They just can't get anything to go, can they? They had three wide open looks from three, and fortunate enough for Beatrice, they're not knocking them down today.
Caden Glenn across the timeline. And we call him the quarterback for a reason, because he mirrors what the Kansas City quarterback does for the Chiefs. Amazing passes. Jace Pethod back to Caden Glenn. Glenn up top. Bennett Crandall. Crandall wants to drive, does so, takes it in, and is fouled.
Oh. Phillips takes a hard fall. Hope he's all right.
Fourth personal foul on Caden Phillips now.
Yeah, he popped right up, so Beatrice needs to stay on the attack there on the offensive end and keep getting to the rim, and Phillips is feeling a little bit of that. He took a hard.
Bennett Crandall, 8 points of the game, has 2 free throws coming here. First one up. Money. 9 points for Bennett.
Raymakers is going to check back in the game. So Raymakers and Phillips both in the game with 4. You got to go with them. You know, you got 4.5 minutes to go here in the game, and trip to the state tournament on the line.
Second free throw up, missing. Rebounded by Aurora. 34-26, Beatrice by 8. Huskies three-pointer launched, missing, and grabs the rebound.
It's the thing with when you're shooting threes, you're going to get long rebounds, and that time Beatrice just unable to get the long rebound there.
Up top, Caden Phillips into the hands, Jamison Hersberg.
That's going to be a hold on Jace Pethod. It's only his second, team 6. No foul shots to be shot here.
Just over a minute, or 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Raymakers.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 6'7" guy, your tallest guy, take bounds here. Usually you want to throw a lob up to him. Yep, now they're going to take him out.
So Jamison Hersberg will go and inbounds the pass. Far corner, 3 up and good.
Bell.
Andrew Bell. His first.
Yep.
4:29. Beatrice still leads by 5 with just under 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter play.
That's a big 3 by Aurora right there. That cuts it from 8 to 5. And you know, Beatrice has been fortunate. They haven't hit very many threes today. They started out good. Hersberg hit 2 early. You know, other than that, Notchigol's hit 1 and Bell's hit 1. So they've only hit 4 threes on the ball game.
Our great staff with us today, running the cameras, Caitlin Teat. Our engineers, Colton Dakey. Our producer, Carol Oltman. Running the camera, the maestro, Andrew Johnson. Video board operators are Caden Belding Thomas and the Prince, Royal Navarrete. I'm excited after the game. I'm a big fan of one of the cheerleaders here. I work with her, of course. And
you're a big fan of everybody.
You
just are. You are. You're a big fan of everybody, Brian.
That's a fair statement.
Taylor Oblinger is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, she's a
I got a picture taken with her after the game.
Yeah,
I'm all happy.
Yeah, she's a great kid.
I love Taylor.
Loved having her at the middle school. Now it's great to see her at the high school level.
Great to see her at the golf course, working with me out there at the pro shop.
Well, somebody's got to keep you in line.
Caden Glenn across the timeline. Black as they begin their attack here. To Jace. Back to Caden.
Yeah, just run a little 5-out motion here. And
Caden Glenn up top. Tucker Timmerman. Timmerman to Jace Pethod.
Have sureness with the ball here and make sure you get a good shot.
Pethod to Tucker Timmerman. Back to Jace. Jace in the far corner driving baseline. Backs it away. Devin Smith for 3. Good for the top of the key.
Big shot, Devin Smith. Out. Beatrice takes a 30-second timeout.
9 points for Devin Smith. 8-point lead for the Orangemen here. 37-29. 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter.
That's a big answer, Brian. It's a 3-on-1 in for Aurora and cuts it to 5, and then Devin Smith sticks one from the top of the key to make it 8. Back to 8.
Our great broadcast being Griffith's Hooverdick Chapel, First State Bank, Crawford Heating and Air, Tracy Crawford, Beatrice High School Science Club, Beatrice Family Chiropractic, Dr. R.J. Crandall, Beatrice Educational Foundation, Lauren and Bonnie Bartles, my good friends, thank you for supporting us at Beam.
Boy, this has been fun doing this, hasn't it, Brian?
Oh, I love it. Yes, yeah. We're back in our environment,
We're
buddy.
back in our element.
So here we go, 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Beatrice with a 37-29 lead, Aurora with the basketball. Andrew Bell at the right wing, goes up top, Jamison Herzberg. Back to Bell for a long three, up and good.
That's 2 big threes back-to-back by Andrew Bell. Once again, cuts it to 5. They're hanging around, aren't they?
Yeah, just keep clinging in there. Elliot Juergens playing with 4 fouls with the basketball. The ball knocked away from behind, but a foul committed. That'll be on Andrew Bell, his second.
Yeah, and that's going to send Elliott to the line, shoot a 1-on-1. Elliott missed his last 2, so.
Which is pretty uncharacteristic, so
yeah.
we feel pretty good here now.
Yeah.
With 5 points in the game. First one up, it rolls out. Rebounded by Aurora. Huskies with the basketball.
Now they're going to run and jump here. Somebody's got to be open.
Devin Smith. Elliot Juergens back to Devin. Smith at the left wing, up top to Elliot Juergens. And we have an offensive foul.
Going to get Caden Glenn with an illegal screen there. And I didn't see what happened there, Brian, but that's a tough call at this point in the ballgame.
37-32. Beatrice by 5. Aurora with the basketball.
A lot of time left.
The winner advances to the state tournament here in the District B6 final. Bell inside of Raymakers makes a push and charges, and that is foul number 5 on Preston Raymakers. He's gone.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good call. He just dipped his shoulder right into Devin. Displaced. Devin had the spot on the block there, and if you're an Aurora fan, you don't like that, but I think that's a pretty good call. He cleared out.
Devin Smith with great defense there.
Now they're going to pick us up pressure here. Beatrice needs to take care of the basketball. Get it out of the corner.
Elliot Juergens down the floor. Here's Jace Peathought running with it. And lost the ball out of bounds.
Lost it. All he had to do was pull it out there. And
sometimes he's a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah. He was trying to do the right thing. And that's a big break for Aurora.
Tucker Timmerman checks back in for Jace Peathought. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. 37-32, Beatrice by 5. Bell hands it off to Herzberg. Herzberg near side to Phillips.
You better know where Bell's at. He's been the hot hand. He's hit 2 here in the fourth quarter.
Bell backs it away. Colezo. And committed. Be on the orange.
Yeah, that's going to be on Bennett Crandall, his third.
Now Aurora shooting 1-on-1.
Yeah, I think they got the wrong shooter here, and Beatrice is all over it. But he missed it. I guess karma there.
Yeah.
They ran their best free throw shooter to the line there, which I don't blame him. We might have done that a day or two in our time, but
Caden trapped and have a timeout called by Coach Ribble.
They're going to take a 30-second timeout. So Beatrice with still 2 full timeouts left.
A minute and a half remaining in the fourth quarter. Orangemen by 5 and with the basketball here.
It's been one of the more entertaining games we've seen this year.
Yeah, it's been neither team is really just when you thought they were going to pull away, Beatrice did. Aurora comes back, he's right there. You got to give them a lot of credit. Playing really well.
Rick Bell is an outstanding coach. I've watched him coach for years. First at Fairbury before moving to Aurora. He's facing off against another great coach and one that I just love to death. Clark Ribble has been a great coach for the Orangemen here. He's got one of the greatest staffs in the world. You see all the former players coming back to help Clark Ribble coach. Bennett Crandall will inbounds the pass for the Orangemen here. Let's see what happens. Crandall, the inbounds the pass, gets it into Caden Glenn. Caden with the basketball. Slip marched across the timeline. The quarterback, Caden Glenn. Double team. Backs away to Elliot Jurgens and stepped on the timeline.
Little run and jump there, and you got to know where you're at on the floor there. And Elliot was too close to the half-court line and threw it to him. We need to flash somebody in the middle against that run and jump.
Lazo goes up top. Herzberg. High post. Bell swings it back near side. There's a three launch. Miss seen. Rebound tipped up. Aurora with the rebound and the shot up and good. Carlos Palazzo, his first two, and it's a one-possession game just like that. 37-34. Beatrice hanging on to a three-point lead, and we have a foul committed.
Oh, and they're going to get a reach there. Beatrice dodges a bullet.
Yeah.
Still a 1-and-1 low. Beatrice has not shot their free throws very well down the stretch here.
And Aurora just fouled number 5 for Caden Phillips, the second person to foul out of the game for the Huskies.
So Caden Phillips and Preston Raymakers both fouled out here. So that could be huge if this game would happen to somehow go into overtime. Beatrice needs to knock down some free throws.
They've struggled here in the fourth quarter with those. Caden free throw up and missing. They're 1 of 5 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter.
Missed a couple ones. Aurora's going to take a timeout, a full.
37-34. Beatrice hanging on to a 3-point lead. 2.5 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's going down to the wire, folks. Our staff with me and Jeff Junker are Caitlin Teat, Tendaki, Carol Olson, the Maestro, Andrew Johnson, Caden Belling-Thomas, and Roel the Prince Navarrete, all with us in the broadcast here on Beam.
Well, if you're Aurora, Brian, what do? Do you go for the three, or do you go to? You still got a lot of time, a timeout left, and I think you just take whatever easy look you can get and go from there.
Look out for Andrew Bell. He's had 6 points this game, 2 threes here in the fourth quarter.
And Jamison Herzberg can shoot it as well. He hit 2 early. He has not hit one lately. Don't count those two guys out. They can both shoot the rock.
Coaches talked strategy with the teams. 42.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 37-34. Beatrice up by 3 over Aurora, with the winner advancing on to the state tournament and a championship. Jamison Herzberg will inbounds the pass for the Huskies. Herzberg looking. Lob pass up top. Andrew Bell, near side. Carlos Palazzo hands it off. Herzberg backs away to Palazzo. Far side. Not driving inside and has to back away. Now drive by Palazzo, up and good. He's got 4 points here in the fourth quarter. 1 point ball game, 37-36, 19 seconds to go. Caden Glenn being double teamed and is fouled.
And they're going to get Palazzo this second. It's going to be a double bonus. Thank goodness for the Orangemen.
They're 1 of 6 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, if you
got it. Caden Glenn at the free throw line. Free throws for some money.
Good shot. Now we need just the one more just to make it a full 3-point game here.
11 points for Caden Glenn in this ball game. Up and good. 3-point lead. 15 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. Full timeout. 39-36. Beatrice by 3.
Wow, 2 big free throws there by Caden Glenn, and Beatrice has struggled from the line here in the fourth quarter. Aurora takes their fifth and final timeout. Beatrice still with 2 fulls left, so know where the three-point shooters are here. You got to know where the three-point shooters are. If I was Aurora, I'd look for a little dribble penetration, look to kick it out, maybe for a...
Some of our great sponsors again: Security, Pickerel Lumber and Hardware, Robert and Karen Nielsen, Gail Matan, First National Bank of Omaha, Beatrice Educational Foundation, Beatrice Family Chiropractic, Dr. R.J. Crandall, Jeff and Vicky Suter, Ron and Betty, Pat and Julie Feist, G&G Golden Harvest, Oltman Embroidery with Carol Oltman, Aaron and Jackie Nielsen and family, Michaela Jones, the Washington State Cougar, Beatrice Orange Boosters Club, Big Red Math and Science Grant, Casey's and Runza, all part of our sponsors here for Beam Broadcasting. Your money stays in town. You want to become a sponsor? Contact Carol Oltman or Andrew Johnson and join our team, the Beam team. Here we go. 15 seconds remaining. 3-point Beatrice lead. Ball. Bryce Barger has checked in. Will inbounds the pass. He gets it into Andrew Bell. Races down the floor. Backs it away. Drive inside. Far corner. 3 launched up. Missing. Rebound tipped out. And Aurora gets it with 3 seconds to go. Three launched. Missing. And rebound by Aurora. Game is over. Beatrice is your district champions. 39-36. Winning a thriller over the Huskies of Aurora. And advances to the state tournament.
Wow, what a finish, Brian. They got a couple of good looks, and Beatrice hung on and got the W there. But give Aurora a lot of credit there. They did a nice job of hanging in there, and Beatrice
hanging on to win. Well, Rick Bell and Aurora came to play.
Yeah, they did. They did
a battle back.
You know, it wasn't a great shooting day for Aurora, so congratulations to Clark Ribble, his coaching staff, and the Orangemen here. Punching their ticket to the state tournament, Brian.
It's always good when you get to go to the big show.
Absolutely.
Rounding out the scoring, first off for Aurora, they had 7 points apiece from Preston Raymakers. He fouled out. Tate Nautical had 7 points, 6 apiece from Jamison Herzberg and from Andrew Bell. 4 coming from Caden Phillips. For Beatrice, they were led by Caden Glenn. He had 12 points in this game.
2 big free throws, Brian, down stretch.
Bennett Crandall finishing with 9 points as dribble drives. Devin Smith with a big 3 in the fourth quarter. He finished with 9. Jurgens with 5. Don't want to leave anybody out here. Jace Pethod finishing with 4. So Beatrice, your district champions, heading to the state big show. Boys basketball. Get our thanks to our staff here today. Running the cameras down in mission control was Caitlin Teat. Our engineer back down in mission control was Colton Dakey. Producer down in mission control was Carol Oltman. Up top in broadcast central, the video board operators, Caden Belding Thomas, and the Prince, Roel Navarrete, the cameraman, the maestro, Andrew Johnson, Jeff Junker, and myself, Brian Cook. Witness 936 win by the Orangemen here over Aurora.
Yeah, nothing gets your heart going like a postseason basketball game, does it, Brian? Especially when they're close like that, and you finally get a crowd here in the O-Zone for the season finale here. And for these seniors, what a way to go out. Your last home game here, and you get a district championship and an opportunity to play in the state tournament in a week and a half.
And probably more importantly is erasing the memories of a loss to Nebraska City in the sub-districts.
Yeah.
And they come back, they said, see, we can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Nebraska City game was a tough one to swallow. You know, I talked to a lot of former players, and, you know, everybody's like, what happened? And it's like, you know, we had one of those nights where we just didn't get it done. And I was glad to see these kids come back and give a great effort today and get us back in the win column here and get us a tournament.
You mentioned the seniors on this team going to the state tournament. Bennett Crandall, Devin Smith, Jace Pethod, Caden Glenn, Bryant Jurgens. All seniors this year for Beatrice. and they deserve to go with the great season they've had. That's why they get to host the district, because of the overall makeup of what they did in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just huge what you do during the regulars to get you. So, getting net. Caden Glenn cuts down the final part of the net at the one end, and
Simon Cool on the other side.
Cool on the other.
And how about that? I tip my hats to the student section who came. The cheerleaders and the Black Diamond dancers made the environment incredible here for the district championship.
Yeah, they did. It was great. It's great to get the kids back doing what they love, supporting their school with the cheerleaders and the Black Diamond dancers and student section and everybody here. So just a great day. Let's go celebrate, Brian.
Let's go celebrate. And everybody out there, go celebrate a good win by the Orange and Black Attack here at the O-Zone today. Congratulations. Your district champions are the Beatrice Orangemen. And heading off to the state tournament, again, for our great staff here, for the maestro, Andrew Junker, for Jeff Junker, I'm Brian Cook. Have a great night, everybody.